Beautiful, lovely, the world is me, Queen Nightmare, and I am going to do another reading of, I don't know what I'm reading. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just had a huge, let's just say when I'm off my depression meds, everything gets to me. So I deliberately didn't take my meds today because, I needed them for tomorrow and the next day. This one's a really long one. It's called The Date. Sorry. When Harry woke up, it was nearing the end of October. Harry's POV. It was certainly the day of me and Sevy's date, and I couldn't be happier. I woke up before him and pounced on him like a cat, and he moaned. When I did that, I decided to have some fun. I kissed him, to which he didn't wake up. I then kissed down his neck, leaving hickeys here and there. When I got to a particular spot, I caused him to be a moaning mess in his sleep. I reached my hand down and put my hand in his pants. I pulled out his somewhat hard member and started pumping. As I had kissed him, he finally woke up. Harry, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? He asked, seeming offended. I was bored and you wouldn't wake up, I said. Plus, you seem to enjoy it, I added. That doesn't mean to take advantage of me when I'm asleep, he snarled. So does this mean we can't go on the date? I said. I asked, looking down, upset. No, Harry, he said. I looked up and started crying. When I walked out, he followed me and grabbed my arm, stopping me from walking out. What do you want? I sneered at him, trying to hide the fact that I was actually really hurt. Really, Harry. If you let me finish talking, I was going to say we can, he said, brushing his lips lightly against mine. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you didn't want to be my boyfriend anymore, I said, quietly looking down, to which he lifted my chin with his finger. Harry, I will always want to be your boyfriend, he said, kissing me passionately, yet gently. I love you, he added. Oh, wait. I love you, he added when he pulled back. I love you too. Now, come with me. I have an outfit for you to wear on our date, I said, walking to our room and grabbing out the muggle clothes I bought me and him. He had a white and black checkered button-up with black ripped jeans and black Converse, and a fake lip ring for fun. And I had a red flannel button-up with regular blue ripped jeans and a fake bull ring for fun. Where are we going that involves muggle clothes? He asked, disgusted. You'll see. Now, put it on, I said, and he walked to the bathroom putting on the clothes, the fake lip ring. When he walked out, I felt my jaw drop. His checkered shirt was long-sleeved and brought out his muscles and abs. His jeans were tight as hell. The lip ring made him look emo, and he tied his hair up in a bun with a few loose strands here and there. The hickeys I gave him in his sleep were as visible as ever. I couldn't help but smile. You're drooling, Potter, he said, snapping me out of my thoughts. Sorry, you look so gorgeous and beautiful, I said, walking over to him. Go put on your clothes so you won't wait for breakfast, he said, and I nodded, walking to the bathroom and to put on my clothes. When I walked out, Sevy's jaw dropped, just the same as mine had when he walked out. Sevy's POV. My jaw dropped when Harry walked out of the bathroom. His flannel showed the muscles he gained from Quidditch, and was tight around his torso, showing his abs. His jeans fit his frame and were ripped in all the right places. When I reached his face, I noticed he was wearing the contacts, since he didn't have on his glasses. The bull ring fit him perfectly, but something was missing. You're drooling, Snape, he said, snapping me out of my thoughts. Sorry, it's just, you are beautiful and all, but something's missing, I said, and walked over to him. What might that be? He asked, and I latched onto his neck, and I fed. Then I left him a couple of hickeys, as he did me. Oh, here, can I feed? He asked. Yes, but hurry, breakfast starts in a bit, I said, picking him up so he could feed on my blood. When he was finished, I put him down and we walked to breakfast. As we entered the great hall, people stared as we were in muggle attire, both with multiple hickeys showing on our necks. Harry's POV. I sat next to Hermione and Ron when I entered the great hall, after waving off Sevy. Harry? Hermione asked unsurely. Yes? I asked in reply, and she just gawked at me. What is it? Is there something on my face? No, you just look wonderful, and you have like 10 hickeys on your neck, she said, and Ron continued inhaling his food, unaware of the conversation. Oh, yes, Sevy tends to get carried away when feeding, I said, and she just stared from me to him, noticing the marks I left on Sevy as well. Let me guess, you get carried away too, she asked, acknowledging the hickeys on Sevy. No, he was sleeping and I was bored, I replied, putting eggs and sausage on my plate, which Ron noticed. Harry, mate. Oh, sorry. I need my voice back because I've been crying for hours. Harry, mate. Fuck. Harry, mate, you've taken a particular liking to sausage lately, he said, earning a hit from Hermione. Oi, I was just saying, he said, rubbing the spot Hermione hit him with a very large, very hard book. She likes using her books as weapons. She's done it in the movies, too. Oh, my goodness. I'll have a bruise for a year at least, he said, and Hermione rolled her eyes. Stop being a drama queen, Ron, she said. Her and Ron carried on talking as I talked to Sevy through my mind link. Want to go now? I asked, annoyed at Ron and Hermione's argument. Yes, I can tell you are having no fun with them, he said. Guys, I had particularly yelled, gaining the attention of the hall. Me trying to be quiet, be like, what? They said in unison. I have a date with Sevy, I said. They rolled their eyes, but nodded my excuse. I walked out of the hall and met Sevy. Are they okay? He asked, concerned. They'll be fine. I think it's because Ron's crush on Blaze, and they're But they've been fighting a lot, I said, taking his hand and intertwining my fingers. So, what are we doing? He said. He asked with a hint of curiosity in his voice. First, we have a nice stroll through a park, Lincoln Park to be specific, and then a nice picnic for lunch, I said, kissing his cheek, and he nodded. And I apparated us near the park. He threw up almost immediately. Give me warning next time, he said, bending over a trash can. Sorry, I thought you apparated a lot, I apologized, and he looked at me and took my hand. Let's just go, he said, kissing me. As we were walking, there were a couple of kids running around us. Mommy, why are they holding hands? We heard a girl ask her mother, and her answer couldn't be more perfect. Because, honey, they're in love, she said. Her daughter looked confused. But isn't it wrong, Mommy? She asked, and I heard Sevy growl a little. No, honey. When you're in love, it doesn't matter who it's with, she said, and we decided to walk over. Hello, I said, and nudged Sevy as he could say hi as well. Hello, he said with a sneer. Sevy, be nice, I said, and the little girl laughed. My mommy said you were in love, she said, through giggles. And your mommy is right, I said, looking at Sevy. I'm Harry Potter, and this is my boyfriend. Sevy, say your name, I said, trying to get him to say it. Fine. This is my boyfriend Severus Snape, I said, sneering at Sevy. Hi, Harry. Oh, whoops. Hi, Harry. Sevy, the mother said. I'm Brittany, and this is my daughter, Selena, she said, and the daughter stuck her hand out for us to shake it. I did. Sevy didn't. Sevy, are you on your period? You sure are acting like it, I said, and he looked at me when I turned my head. I didn't realize the hickeys were visible. Mommy, what are those? I heard Selena ask her mother, and I blushed a deep red. Those, Selena, are symbols of love, Brittany said. Well, we better get off on our way, with our date, I said, and dragging Sevy off. Can I kiss you now? He asked, annoyed, to which I laughed. Yes, you can, I said, and he pulled me into a kiss. I put my arms around his neck, kissing him passionately, till my stomach growled. I guess we should get on with lunch. He said, chuckling. I guess we should, I said, bringing him to a secluded area in the park where a blanket was laid down. I waved my wand and a picnic basket appeared with a variety of sandwiches and butterbeer in it. Ooh, I want to try butterbeer. That sounds delicious. You were so cute with that little girl, he said, smiling. Is that why you weren't talking? I asked mockingly. I wasn't talking because I was trying to hide a boner, he said, looking at the ground. I said, making him look up. Maybe I should take care of that, I said, making him blush. But we're in the middle of a park, he said, trying not to stutter. True, but this is secluded area only. I know of. I said, kissing him. I put a privacy and silencing spell in case anyone were to come in knowledge of this area. So how about it? I asked. Fine, he said, and I kissed him, unbuttoning his shirt, trailing kisses down his torso. I unbuttoned his pants and pulled them down, along with his boxers. I licked... Oh, God. Wow. You know, like you just read this one, like a couple of sentences. This is only a couple sentences long. And then you just go down to the... No, that was just one sentence. No, not even a sentence yet. It just went right into it. I'm just like, whoa. Okay, here I go. Sorry. I looked up his shaft and licked his tip. Great. He was shivering under me, and I took him in my mouth and bobbed my head up and down. Oh, Harry. Oh, fuck. Oh no, I did the shake, so it enabled help. Oh no. Oh, do I have to? Okay. Oh, Harry, you're good. Finger licking good. I need a life. He moaned out, and I sped up until he came in my mouth. Betta, I asked, and he nodded, kissing me. I have a surprise. Put your clothes on, I said, taking off my shirt and letting my wings out. Come here, I said, and I held him close as I flew into the air. He was scared at first, but was okay with it after a while. I love you, Savvy, I said, pulling him closer. I love you too, Emerald, he replied, and I kissed him in midair. We got back to Hogwarts and were extremely tired after the long day. We had so Savvy asked one of the Hogwarts house elves to bring us dinner to our room. After we ate, I sat on his lap, one of my legs falling to the floor. Being he was laying down, I put one of my hands on his neck, the other on his cheek. He put both of his hands on my hips and kissed my cheek. I had one of his white button-ups on without pants. We need to feed. Do we? I asked, and he nodded a yes. We are supposed to feed every morning, he said. And since you carried away this morning, we didn't. Why am I sounding him like he's Vlad the Impaler? I'm sorry, he added, and I tilted my head to the side, letting him feed, and I did the same to him, falling asleep, nuzzled to him on the couch. Why don't you guys just, have a baby already? Oh my gosh, I'm just the rudest person in the world. I'm so sorry. You have a wonderful family. I'm just like, have a baby already, please. Get it done with. I'm not having the best day, but I think I had a best night. My grandma gave me family heirlooms tonight, so maybe feel a little better. I got diagnosed with depression right after a certain incident I will have to make a whole video about because I can't describe it in 1 minute or 2 or whatever. I have to have a whole video dedicated to it. If you want to know what happened, just let me know. I was diagnosed, and I found out that anything can trigger me, a movie could trigger me that much. It doesn't have to happen to me. I'm like, what happened to those people? I'll literally cry 2 hours. I don't know what it is. I just feel like my mind's a prison when I do that. I'm sorry, I'm blabbering. Okay, guys, be happy, be healthy, and always be loving. I love you guys so much. Have have a nice night, and I'll be back in a second recording another video. Bye.
Feel me like a Hellcat.